What's up, fellas? Getting ready to get started here. I've got to write up the paperwork. We got two of them filled tonight, so it should be pretty easy. Let's see just a second. Had baseball today. It looked like it was going to rain, so my wife and I decided we were not going to drive to the center of Pennsylvania from the bottom middle of Ohio and get there and get the game all rained out. They played two of them. We didn't go. He only pitched for an inning anyway. He did well. Not sure why they took him out. But I'm biased. I'm one of his parents who talk shit about the coach. Like, he sucks. My wife is worse than I am because she talks shit about the coach when I'm the coach. That always hurts just a little bit. All right, guys. We got two of them tonight, two boxers. We're going to pull some awesome stuff tonight, see what we can get. We'll try a live fill or two, as long as there's interest in a live fill or two. Hope everybody had a good week. Weather's looking up where I'm at. Only problem we got right now, the golf courses are closed because they said that we cannot drive their golf carts underwater. They are flooding bad. I stepped outside and was hitting golf balls in my side yard, and I had these big puffs of water, and every time you step on one, it shot dirt out there. It's pretty funny, but I've never seen that happen before. We are saturated to the max. Hopefully, this coming week, we'll get a day or two. We can go out and hit the ball around a little bit. My son told me last time we was golfing, he's like, Dad, I did pretty good if you take my handicap into account. I said, well, I didn't even know you could figure his handicap, but his app, if you play it enough times, it tells you your handicap. And he says he's an 18 or 20 or something like that handicap. And I was like, but you lie about your score. I said, that's not your real handicap. And he said, it's close enough. I said, gee, many Christmas, kid cutting 8 strokes a game and thinks he's getting a handicap. What's up, Thomas? I don't know. It was 70 degrees today. It was just a good day. We had sun early this morning. Sunny yesterday. Wind blowing like crazy, but we was hoping that would dry out the ground just a little bit. Oh, okay. Doing good. Well, that's good. If it's not too muddy tomorrow, I think I'm going to get my boat out and go fishing. My wife's wanting to go fishing. Y'all remember that if I ever quit doing breaks and you see on Facebook that I drowned in the lake. I was probably fishing with my wife. You know what happened. She made it back and I did not. Tell them to check this video to start the investigation. All right, guys. Get these things set out. We'll get some randoms. We'll get some boxes. We'll get some helmets. You know my wife would be kind of funny, but kind of not funny. It's funny because she's a chemist. If she's going to off me, I don't think I'd drown. I think I'd poison. She's a lot smarter than me, so she'd figure out some way to take me out. Scentless, tasteless. Probably put it in the ketchup if I had to guess. Giants, Bucks. What a Bucks. Oh, man. Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh. New Orleans, Rams, Washington, Cincy, what the fuck, Chicago. What's way down here? I forgot one. What I forget? Chicago, Cleveland, Cincy. Not necessarily in that order. It's like I forgot Philly. Philly was before Washington. There it is. All right, get the fuck off the screen. All right, guys. Pull some randoms. All right, here we go. This is the first one listed at 6. We had Bill, Kansas City. New England, Zach, San Francisco. Tennessee. Scott, Detroit. Arizona. Bill, Dallas. Carolina. Zach, Vegas. Denver. Bill, Minnesota. Indy. Vlad, Giants. Seahawks. Scott, Tampa Bay. Baltimore getting Max Crosby. That sucked. I hated to see that. Al, Pittsburgh. Chargers. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed Baltimore's defense being horrible last year. Last thing they needed was Max Crosby. Scott, New Orleans. Jacksonville. Al, the Rams. Buffalo. Dave, Philly and Washington. Atlanta and the Jets. Al, Cincy. Green Bay. I was kind of surprised Baltimore gave up 2 first-rounders for Crosby. Yeah. Jesse, Chicago. Houston. Yep, Baltimore got Max Crosby. And Dave, Cleveland. And Miami. I think if you're going to bring a player like Max Crosby into the AFC North, I think the rule should be that first-round pick. The Baltimore gets him, but I think it should be the Bengals who get to make the pick. I don't even want them to make a stupid pick. I just want them to make a pick like they normally pick. Like Baltimore would waste those 2 picks, or Vegas would waste those 2 picks and still suck. 2 first-rounders for Max Crosby. Seems a little old for that to me, but what do I know? It wouldn't be funny, but for a Steeler fan, but it would be funny if they went out and got Trey Hendrickson too. 4, 5. Going to be 8 times tonight. 8 times for anything that we have to random. That'd be pretty nasty if the Ravens pulled in Crosby and Hendrickson. Kyle Hamilton back there at safety. You'd have to put them as Super Bowl favorites, I would think. All right, here we go. 8 times. I'll read them off when I get the boxes, too. I think we got about 90 boxes. 4, 5, 6, 7. And lucky number 8. Going to be 12 and 47. Let's see, 12. I don't know which row, 40 and 47. Got them both. Randomized 8 times. 12 and 47. And 47. Switch this around. All right, I'm going to read it off. We got Bill, Kansas City, New England. Zach, San Francisco, Tennessee. Scott, Detroit, Arizona. Bill, Dallas, Carolina. Zach, Vegas, Denver. Bill, Minnesota, Indy. Vlad, Giants, Seahawks. Scott, Tampa Bay, Baltimore. There we go. Al, Pittsburgh, and the Chargers. Scott, New Orleans, Jacksonville. Al, Rams, Bills. Dave, Philly, Atlanta, Washington, and the Jets. Al, Cincy, Green Bay. Jesse, Chicago, Houston, and Dave, Cleveland, and Miami. All right, guys. We'll start it off with box 47. Box 47. Here we go. Good luck. Chicago. The Bears. That was Jesse. Packing peanut on my foot. Jesse getting this Chicago Bear. Get off of there. Damn. All right, Jesse, let's see what you got. That is going to be JSA authenticated. Got 2 earpieces in there. And there it is. I believe that's a 23. Nice hit, Jesse. I think that's Devin Hester. I want to say it's Devin Hester. Oh, I can never remember her signature. Yeah, it's definitely Devin Hester. Nice hit, Jesse. I love that Bears orange. I think I ought to use it a little more. I'd probably keep the regular helmet, the navy blue or whatever you want to call it. Nice hit. Jesse with Devin Hester. Let's see what we got in box 2. Actually, box 12, but the second box. Oh. That's a nice one. Oh, excuse me. Atlanta, the Falcons. Dave. Dave, we're getting the throwback Falcons. Both their pieces are in. Beckett authenticated. Got the prime time inscription. I hope he switches that to Coach Prime. I like Coach Prime better than Prime Time. Awesome hit. Deion Sanders. Nice hit, Dave. Prime time on the inscription. Coach Prime. I like Deion. I think he's flashy, but he's funny. I don't know if he's seriously just the most arrogant guy on earth or if he's just hilarious. Either way, it works for me. All right, guys, moving on to break 2. I don't know if y'all watch or look at videos on Instagram. I look at Instagram more than TikTok. But I see this old guy. He's in Europe throwing darts. And he comes, is like, they got like entrance music in darts. It's pretty cool. But the dude comes out to that song Titanium. It's freaking hilarious. I love it. If you haven't seen it, you have to take a look. I forget the guy's name. Just talking to my wife about it. I think that Europeans would like go crazy cheering for almost anything. I mean, freaking darts. There are 20,000 people in that building to watch some dudes throw darts. Made me feel kind of good because I was in better physical condition than him. All right, guys. Let's get these randoms pulled. We got Bill. You got San Francisco, Kansas City, and Dallas getting the Jets, the Titans, and the Seahawks. I did put a Sam Darnold in the Seahawks. I think it was a flat white if I remember correctly. Dave, Pittsburgh and Washington. New England and Denver. Tyler, Cincinnati. Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool. Baltimore. I haven't been watching. I haven't been following the WBC. Has he been crushing? Dave, Philly, Arizona. Every time I see him, I want to hit him up for some tickets or something, and then I just can't do it. So, I don't know. I feel like an idiot to ask him. Scott, Detroit, Miami. Al, hit a 2-run tonight. Nice. Minnesota, Jacksonville. Dude can just flat out hit a ball really, really far. Scott, Tampa Bay, Indy. Last time I saw him, he was double fisting a couple Coors Lights. He's a fun guy. Al, Rams, Chargers, Vlad, Giants, Saints. I don't know if Coors Light was his beer of choice, but I guess if you see him in a bar, buy him one. Tell him I told you. Jesse, Chicago, Carolina. Zach, Vegas, Buffalo. Al, Green Bay, Houston, and Elliot, Cleveland. Get you Atlanta. All right, guys. This one, the second break we had listed on Facebook. We got Bill with San Francisco, Kansas City, Dallas, Jets, Titans, Seahawks. Dave, Pittsburgh, New England, Washington, and Denver. Tyler, Cincy, Baltimore. Dave, Philly, Arizona. Scott, Detroit, Miami. Al, Minnesota, Jacksonville. Scott, Tampa Bay, Indy. Al, Rams, Chargers. Vlad, Giant Saints. Jesse, Chicago, Carolina. Zach, Vegas, Buffalo. Al, Green Bay, Houston. And Elliot, Cleveland and Atlanta. Split the tab. I'll be honest, it was an open bar when I saw him. It was a wedding. He was part of the wedding party. I was not. Which I hate being part of the wedding party. I feel awkward. I had to make a best man speech like one time. I felt real goofy. I think I mumbled my way through it. Sounded stupid. Probably inspired people to do nothing. I don't even think I got one good laugh other than my own. 8. We're going box 29, 63, 29. 27, 30. 29 or 39. Let's see, what were they? 29 and 63. Dang. Don't have either one. I'm going to hit it one more time. Top 2 again. That 150 mil would be nice, though, wouldn't it? Dang. I really wanted him to go to the Reds. I was hoping. 97 and 33. I see 97 and 33. Got them both. Yeah, I was rooting for the Reds, but they came up with a kind of crappy offer, so I understood him staying in Philly. Crappy offer for him, not for me. Don't take it the wrong way, but take it pretty much any way you want. Somebody offered me $125 million. I'd probably accept it in a heartbeat. Somebody came up and said, we're going to give you a contract for $125 million. Yeah, $125 million. You don't even have to tell me the job until after I've signed. Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, said everybody's got a price. I'm telling you right now, $125 million is way above mine. Get Bregman. Bregman's all right. The contract that didn't make any sense to me is Kyle Tucker. Somebody explain to me how that guy's worth $60 million. I don't get it. Kyle Tucker, $60 million. He's okay. He's better than me. But he's not the second highest paid player in baseball. Good. Freaking nuts. All right, guys. Box 33. Here we go. Overrated player. Yeah. Well, Tyler Glasnow, his contract makes no sense to me. That guy's never done anything. Gave him $33 million. He had a good postseason. But dang. Who bid you up to $33 million? I think the Dodgers are just picking numbers. Make it easy. Just outbid everybody by 10 or 15 million. I'll probably do it too. If I had Magic Johnson. All right, guys. Trying to peek. Jets in this one. Bill. Your pad's in there. I think I flung one. Nope, both of them in there. Beckett authenticated. Both are in. One's on the top. There you go, Bill. That's what a random's all about. Nice hit. New York Jets flash. Going to Bill. Joe Namath. Nice. Awesome hit, Bill. Joe Namath on the Flash. I think you've hit a Namath with me before. Like the Namath Whisperer. All right. Next up, box 97. Good luck, fellas. After this, we'll do a 2-box live fill. Holy cow. Jacksonville on the STS. I knew this helmet was in there. I've known it. I've claimed it. Ow! Every time I say Jacksonville has this guy in there, I promise. He never comes out. Came out, Al. Fanatics authenticated. Both earpieces. There he is. Signed it across the kitty's ear. I think it'll be all right, though. Nice hit, Al. That's going to be Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence on the STS. Man, he looked a lot better this year. He's kind of got that Kyle Tucker contract where he Trevor Lawrence got one of them big boy deals without putting up big boy numbers. There it is, guys. Live fill. 2-boxer, 44 spot. Get to live. Let's see. We're going to start out with Dave. Dave's getting Pittsburgh. 2 quarterbacks in that last one. Bill, Kansas City. Mark, just a little late on Kansas City. Bill, San Francisco. Tyler, late on Kansas City. Excuse me. Vlad, the Giants. New York. Al, Detroit. Dustin, the Rams. Bill, Minnesota. Zach, late on Detroit. Al, late on the Rams. Tyler, Cincinnati. We're halfway home. Dave, Philly. Dustin, Arizona. Dave, Washington. Al, Miami. Al, you also got Green Bay. Zach, Vegas. All right, guys, we got 2 spots left. Let me see, make sure I didn't miss anything. Steelers, Kansas City, San Fran, KC, Giants, Detroit Rams, Minnesota, Detroit Rams, Cincy, Eagles, Arizona, Washington, Miami, Green Bay, Vegas, Dave, Cleveland. One spot left. Let's see. We got the Cowboys, the Bucks, the Bears, the Colts. I don't think I put the picture, but the Colts do have a Peyton Manning in there still. Don't they? I didn't pull Peyton, did I? I don't think so. Seattle, Chargers, Broncos, Jags, Ravens, Patriots, Panthers, can't see it, Bills, Saints, there's Drew Brees, Jets, I don't remember now, Houston's got an Ohio State Buckeyes, C.J. Stroud, really doesn't get much better than that, Tennessee, and Atlanta. All right, guys, one spot left. I'm going to go ahead and get a box, and we'll worry about getting that filled. We'll try one more after this. I'm not sure if we'll do a 2-box or a 1-box, but screw it. We'll start with a 2-box. If it don't fill, we'll switch it. Al, Atlanta. Appreciate it, Al. That fills it. All right, 8 times to get 2 boxes. 4, 5, 6. Come on, 7. And number 8. 20 and 207. I see 20. I don't think. I'll have to check for 207. That number seems to come out every week. I don't know if I filled that box this week. 20. Oh, it's filled. A little deeper. I guess we haven't pulled it for a while. 20 and 207. Did I pull randoms? Hell no, I didn't. Jeez. Golly. Completely forgot randoms. Got out of time there, didn't I, boy? Pittsburgh. Was Denver taking some. Pittsburgh, Kansas City, San Francisco, Giants, Detroit, Minnesota, Cincinnati was spotted 8. Then we have Philly, Arizona, Washington, Miami, Green Bay, Vegas, Cleveland, and Atlanta. Rams were taken over here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. They're all there. All right, guys, let's pull some randoms. Got 2 lucky boxes there. All right, first up we had Dave, Pittsburgh. What's going on with my light? I can't see shit. New Orleans. Bill, Kansas City. Dallas. Bill, you also had San Francisco. Got Denver. Vlad. Giants. Jets. Al, Detroit. Jacksonville. Dustin, Rams. Ravens. Man, that light looks like shit in here today. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if Ravens. I can hardly see it on the screen. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Bill, Minnesota. Seattle. I'll hold them a little closer. Tyler, Cincinnati, Tennessee. Dave, Philly, Indy, Dustin, Arizona. New England. Dave, Washington. Tampa Bay. Al, Miami and Green Bay. Chargers, Bills. Zach, Vegas. Carolina. Man, doesn't matter where I put it, it's still dark. Dave, Cleveland. Houston. And Al closed us up with the Falcons. Got the Bears. All righty, we got Dave, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Bill, Kansas City, Dallas, San Francisco, Denver, Vlad, Giants, Jets, Al, Detroit, Jacksonville, Dustin, Rams, Ravens, Bill, Minnesota, Seattle, Tyler, Cincy, Tennessee, Dave, Philly, Indy, Dustin, Arizona, New England, Dave, Washington, Tampa Bay, Al, Miami, Green Bay, Chargers, and Bills, Zach, Vegas, Carolina, Dave, Cleveland, Houston, and Al, Atlanta, and Chicago. All right, guys. I had this stuff in the refrigerator. It's got a little bit of alcohol in it, but it tastes like Kool-Aid. All right, 207. It's pretty good, but if you ask for it at your local bar, they will laugh at you. So the best way to do it is have your wife order it for you. And keep sitting on her side. You know, you put it over there. Nobody will know. All right. Here we go. First up, the Saints. I don't know who it is. New Orleans. The Saints. Let's see who had the Saints. Saints went to first line. Dave. Dave, New Orleans. I already know I don't know who this is. If I had half an ounce of common sense, I'd write the name inside the box like Gold Rush does. I'm not sure how much common sense I have. I just showed you all drinking the little girly drink. Come on. Like it's fucking. Come on. Somebody. Beckett authenticated. Bomb pop drink. I'll show it to you. There it is. I can't remember who this is. Does anybody remember who this is? Looks like, oh, frig, I know exactly who this is. Jiminy Christmas. My bomb pop drink must have got to my brain. Good Lord. It's one of my top 5 Saints of all time. Yeah, Cam Jordan. What's wrong with me? Good grief. I thought it said 44. My God, Cam Jordan. Love Cam Jordan. Great player, great dude. Awesome hit, Dave Cameron Jordan. New Orleans Saints. It wasn't a pop drink. It was a red, white, and berry. I think I don't know. He's out of beer and my wife likes to drink it. Yeah. No. If Al listens with volume, he's going to hear that I was actually an idiot and couldn't think of who Cam is. Cam Jordan, love that hit, Dave. I'm a big Cam Jordan fan. I don't like too many Saints, but Cam Jordan, he's a good one. All right, guys, box 20 up next. Slide that in. Man, this one didn't last long. Bengals. White. Authentic. put this one in not long ago. White Authentic Bengals. I don't know. They got a name for that. I don't know if Mark's still here, but I'm not sure they have a name for that helmet. Tyler. I don't know if that's the prison stripes or what that is. Beckett authenticated on the authentic. Gotta love that white Bengal stripes. I think that's their best helmet. It's the wide receiver. I love this guy. Great player. Good signer. Nice hit, Tyler. That is orange ink on the white helmet. Jamar Chase. All right, guys. Let's try one more. Yeah, love that. Love that. Tyler's won a Jamar before. I don't know. Might be tradable. All right. There it is. Last one of the night. Grab them if you want them. Okay, going a little slow. Don't send until we get her filled. Bill, Kansas City. Mark laid on Kansas City. Dave, Pittsburgh. Bill, San Francisco. Niners. Tyler laid on Kansas City. Al, Detroit. Dustin, the Rams. Bill, Minnesota. Dave, Philly. Al laid on Minnesota. Tyler, Vegas. All right, halfway home. Dave, Washington. Al, Green Bay. Green Bay would have been an interesting spot for Crosby. Al also taking Cincy. Imagine that if Crosby and Micah on each side of the defense. That would have been unfair. Miami, also going to Al. Zach, Dallas. Dave, Cleveland. It's Orangey Official. It's an interesting name. Baltimore. I'm going to go Orangey. If you need payment information, let me know. Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. And the Ravens make spot 15. So we got one spot left again, fellas. Baltimore. It's Orangey Official. And he takes the Falcons too. Gotcha. Closed. Got it. Again, not sure your real name, unless Orangey Official is your real name. If it is, my bad. But if you need payment info, just let me know. I'm not sure if you're in the group or not. It's the YouTube alias is kicking the ass. Man, I'm hot. The other day I was in my basement. It felt like it was 10 degrees. Today it feels like it's 110. All right, 8 times. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We got 136 and 117. That'll be 17 and 36. 17 is, ow, son of a bitch, hit my knees. 17's there and 136 is there. Got them both. I didn't forget randoms this time. Got the boxes. Got the iPad out of the way. Let's get down to business. I don't know. Anybody got the weather to go golfing tomorrow? I'm jealous if you do. Bill, Kansas City, New England. Dave, Pittsburgh, Chicago. My older son's the one that golfs with me. My younger son just started hitting balls. Bill, San Francisco, Tennessee. And his coach on Sunday made a noon lifting and then a team dinner at like 6. So that kind of, yeah, we're not golfing tomorrow. Al, Detroit, Chargers. Dustin, Rams, Broncos. Bill, Minnesota. Indy. Dave, Philly. The Jets. Tyler, Vegas. Carolina. Dave, Washington. Giants. Okay. Al, Green Bay, Cincinnati, Miami, Tampa Bay, Buffalo, and Arizona. Tampa Bay, Buffalo, Arizona. Zach, Dallas, Houston. Dave, Cleveland, Seattle. And it's orangey. Baltimore and the Falcons get you Saints and Jags. All right, we got Bill, Kansas City, New England. Dave, Pittsburgh, Chicago. No, Bill, Kansas City, New England. Dave, Pittsburgh, Chicago. Bill, San Francisco, Tennessee. Al, Detroit, and the Chargers. Dustin, Rams, Broncos. Bill, Minnesota, Indy. Dave, Philly, and the Jets. Tyler, Vegas, Carolina. Dave, Washington, and the Giants. Al, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Cincy, Buffalo, Miami, and Arizona. Zach, Dallas, Houston. Dave, Cleveland, Seattle. And orangey, Baltimore, New Orleans, Atlanta, and Jacksonville. All right, and we already got the boxes. It's 17 and 136. Man, I don't know if y'all have kids in school or how long ago you had kids in school. I haven't been in school for like, pushing 30 years. My youngest son, this is his senior year of high school. My wife counted his tardies to school. He's sitting on 41 tardies to school, and he has had 0 punishment. Let me know. Does your school do detention? Oh, Jesus, 41. I asked him if he was trying to catch Joe freaking DiMaggio, get a 56 streak or something. 41 times tardy. I've never heard of anybody being 41 times tardy or tardy 41 times. I think it's a record. He's not going to be valedictorian, but maybe he'll get recognized. Yeah, it is. I'm thinking at graduation, it'll be like Ben Miller set a new school record for being tardy every day but 3. It would be pretty cool, Be a hard one to break. All right, guys. Minnesota on the Flash. Bill. He had to turn it in to hear about my delinquent son. He is high on a roll, I will say that. But, man, 41 times tardy. This bad boy is authentic. Beckett authenticated. I do not like Minnesota Hibachi. Nice. I'm not a Minnesota Flash fan, but I'll tell you what, I'd take that one any freaking time. Awesome hit, Bill. Bill, you just got mossed. Beautiful helmet. Nice hit, Bill. Randy Moss. Man, we'll pull some big boys tonight. Tell you what. Pulled 2 wide receivers. Pretty freaking good. Got some all-pros on the table right now. I'll put Chris Carter ahead of Randy Moss on my top 5 Vikings. I said it was because Randy didn't play in Minnesota as long. I was kind of lying. It's because Chris Carter was a Buckeye. Because, I think Randy would easily be number 2 on the Vikings behind Alan Page. All right, guys, last one of the night. Gonna be Vegas. Las Vegas. Tyler doubling up. What was that? JSA authenticated. They're getting fancy on theirs. There it is. Hall of Fame 97. NFL Top 100. Mike Haynes. Nice hit. Tyler. All right, guys. Sweet hits on the table tonight. We had Devin Hester, Deion Sanders, Joe Namath, Trevor Lawrence, Cameron Jordan, Jamar Chase, Randy Moss, and Michael Haynes. Awesome hits, guys. I sure appreciate the fills. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I should be back on Thursday. And unless I have to work late, we're getting that time of year. But, all right, guys, have a great week. Enjoy your Sunday. Hopefully your weather is bright and you can get out, do something outside if that's what you like. If not, watch TV. It's fun too. All right, guys. See you next time. I appreciate it.